Before we even get into the video, I want to preface something first. Self-improvement is not a bad thing, okay? Growth is not a bad thing, okay? First things first. Now, what we're talking about is the choices that you make along the way that will steer you into the self-improvement trap. That is what we're talking about today, okay? Now, I'm going to use myself as an example because I've been through it. I've been on that road and I know what it entails, okay? So let's start where it started to happen, okay? A couple years ago, I got into this sales job. The sales job really opened my eyes to growth, spiritual growth, success, and entrepreneurship. It really opened my eyes to everything, okay? That's what we were all about. This whole office, we were about money, success, growth, entrepreneurship. That is what I was surrounded for a year, 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. So that's what I was surrounded by. And if you're surrounded by that all the time, you're going to grow. So what started to happen for me in my life was friends and family were here. And then I started to just take off like a rocket. I was elevating. It felt like life was on cloud nine. I was growing so much. I was learning so much. My eyes were opening to this world of entrepreneurship and success and growth and, like I said, spiritual journeys and enlightenment. Like everything was happening all at once. And again, I was surrounded by it 24/7. We'd go out to dinners and all we talk about was our goals and our dreams and how we were going to get there and all this and all that. And 24/7 of just growth, success, and entrepreneurship is you're going to grow. No matter who you are, that is what is going to happen. Now, what tends to happen to these guys? What happens to your friends and your family, the people that were there along the way that supported you? And you're going to push them out. Now, a lot of those people, like a little carrot here, a lot of those people were not meant to be in your life in the first place. A lot of people want to see you do well, but not better than them, right? So some of them was good that they left, okay? But the people that were there and supported you along the way, like your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your parents, friends, best friends, the people that genuinely supported you, you push them away. And that's exactly what happened to me. Because I started to see this life through this lens. And this lens was over here. I see an island, which is just entrepreneurship, success, growth, and becoming my best self. And everybody that wasn't in this view was trash, was dead to me, they could pack sand, they could kick rocks on the way out. Don't let the door hit you on the way out type stuff. Everybody that wasn't on the same path as me, everybody that wasn't on this journey with me, can get lost. Because I know what I wanted. I was so obsessed. I was obsessed with growth and making money, success, entrepreneurship, businesses. I was obsessed. Now let me carry back to this. Obsession beats talent every time. That is true, okay? But it's the choices that you make along the way that really shapes what happens. So at this point on, I made the choice of, I'm gonna do this, everybody else can pack sand. That was my choice. I did that. I'm the one that cast out my mom, my dad, my girlfriend, best friends. I lost everybody. I cast them away because if they didn't want to be on this journey of entrepreneurship, success, business, and this other thing was they can kick rocks. And that was the choice I made, was to leave them behind. And that's a very lonely world. It's a very lonely life. Like, yes, success is important. Yes, money is important. Entrepreneurship is freaking wicked if that's what you want to do. But that's it. That's what I was losing, was I had this perspective from one eyeglass, was this view of what I wanted, right? That's all I had, was this one view, because I was surrounded by it 24/7 because of the sales job, okay? That's where the loss of life is. What about these guys' perspective? What if my girlfriend didn't want to run a business? That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Not everybody's meant to. What if my dad, he's old, why does he have to start running a business? Why does he have to become an entrepreneur now? My mom, she was just there to support me. Why does she have to do that, right? It's all about perspective. And when you cast those people out, again, I'm talking about myself. When you cast those people out, you lose that perspective. And perspective is the real key to life. That's the sustenance, that is true growth. that is where growth happens, because once you have this perspective, I still have this perspective, but once I'm able to combine it with all of this, the world opens up a little bit, because I can see where they're coming from. I can see where these people are seeing the world from their lens. I can see what they're going through, right? And it's not right of me to cast them away because they don't see mine, because they don't have the drive or the ambition or whatever it is. They don't want that. They don't have to have that to align with me. They can support me along the way while I continue to grow, and then, become the person I need to be. That is a self-improvement trap. That is what happens. Is self-improvement is an incredible thing. Growth is an incredible thing. But once you start to make the wrong choices and you start to veer the way you don't want to go in the first place, I don't think anybody really wants to lose their friends, family, and their best friends and girlfriends and boyfriends and wives and husbands. I don't think people want to do that. So when you start to make those choices, know what follows. And if you want to be at the top and you don't care about being alone, this video is not for you. If you want to be this person and have this empire underneath yourself with no one else at the top with you, no family, no friends, no kids, nobody up the top with you, this video is not for you. This video is for the people that are on this journey, that are on this personal development and growth journey. You need to know what happens when you make the wrong choices. There is a right and a wrong choice. Again, it depends on your perspective and what is the wrong and right choice for you. For me, that was the wrong choice, was losing friends and family. And it took a long time to get their trust back and to get them back in my lives, to realize that I'm the one that messed up. That is the self-improvement trap. That is the problem, is because when you become obsessed with it, either you grow and you leave everybody behind, or you grow and you learn to see the world from their view as well. That is the choices. To me, it's pretty black and white. I don't see that there's a gray area, but what if this and what if that? I don't see it that way. I see it as black and white. You either excel this way and you leave everybody else behind, or you continue to excel, maybe at a slower rate, but you excel, but you're able to hold on to your friends and your relationships. Now, again, if there's somebody that holding you back, of course, like, that's different. You're allowed to let go of people, but if they're there and they support you, you don't get that every day. You don't get that from your everyday Joe out there. Like, they are people that genuinely care about you, and if you shove them away, you're gonna have a really lonely life. That's today's video. That's the self-improvement trap. That's the problem with it. That's the really short leash. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear some ideas. I'd love to see your takes on things. I'd love to hear it. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.